the wife of Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, my gosh. Family affair.
Gwendolyn Osborne Smith.
Oh, there you go. Wait. Hold on. Boy, Kenny, you over tell you aimed high. I ain't say that, Chuck. We'll see well. He's the name of her team is Aim Low. Darren Williams.
Okay.
Is this thing still on?
Wow, really? And two times in the last years, a lot of people liked him too when he only made 2 All-Stars.
And so that
Might as well put me and Steve.
More than you.
You should have put me and Steve.
That's 2 more than you and Steve.
It ain't 7 more rings than us. It ain't 7 more rings.
Darren Williams made more All-Star games than you and Steve.
But
Welcome to the Ultimate NBA All-Star Fantasy Draft.
Everyone, glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analysts Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Moses Malone, Duncan out there with Worthy. Then there's Allen Iverson, and it's Miller in at the 2. He's out there with Irving. Then it's Bailey. Then it's Kareem. And it's Johnson in at point guard. All right, Clark, old school lineups tonight. Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Kevin, I can hear the excitement in your voice, man, and I share that excitement when you see big guys that can go at it in old school fashion. I love seeing that because we don't see it that much these days with all of the three-point shooting. We get to see big guys going to work in the paint. I love it.
Now here's Baylor. Back to Johnson. And that one, good.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Miller dishes to Iverson. Back to Miller. Irving against Iverson. 6 to shoot. Here's Worthy. Cans it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Passes it to Duncan. Good, nice job down low.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Johnson. And that one, good. Johnson's got his second basket.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
We really don't don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Now here's Iverson. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Shot clock at 6. Duncan trying to break loose, and Iverson throws it down.
Boy, the quickness of Iverson. What a blur this guy is. Slithering his way through the defense and never afraid to drive it inside despite being a small guy.
Iverson against Johnson. Here's Irving. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Out to Miller. Outside Worthy. Irving with the steal. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
That's the way you like to start.
That's good from Irving.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars. But boy, he's more than made up for it.
Now here's Iverson. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The 7-footer falls.
Boy, the size and strength of Hayes. I mean, love seeing him get into position and score down low.
Iverson outside. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
The massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
Johnson against Malone. Here's Hayes. Back to Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar. It's double teamed. Here's Baylor. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Johnson, the pass to Irving. Hayes, bounce pass. Outside Baylor. From past the arc. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Iverson. Duncan high post. Count it.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Here's Williams. His last outing, he had 8 points. They've got Magic Johnson. Baylor is out there with Irving. Then there's Hayes, and it's Smith in at the 2 spot. And here's the fast break. Worthy out there with Duncan. Then it's Williams. Then it's Iverson, and it's Lanier in at the 5.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Iverson gets it to go. Here's Johnson. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Iverson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
And Iverson is a battle.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Clock at 6. Here's Drexler, and stolen by Iverson.
And before he had time to bring the ball back in off the pump fake, out, and they're off.
Williams gets the bucket.
And you got to get out on Williams. When he's got room to shoot from that mid-range area, he's usually spot on.
In the corner, Irving with it. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Irving's got 8 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it to do up there.
Yeah, I don't care what their position is, guys. I mean, they deserve a bunch of credit for those numbers. Each one of them is just so clutch at the foul line.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Iverson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Smith, the pass to Drexler. No good on the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That one drops for him. He's got 10.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
On the wing, Drexler. He's guarded by Williams. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. The free throw drops for Drexler. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
We've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And finished off by KD.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
To the paint. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 6 assists now in the game. Gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Drexler against KD. Floats one.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Payton passes to Drexler. Hawkins. From down in the low post, it goes. Hawkins has got his second bucket. Payton kicks to Hawkins. Ripped away. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Iverson.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steal.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Here's Williams. 7 points in the game. To stop the run, drains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 10 points in the game. Here's West. He's got 5. Great D that time from Duncan. Williams with the ball. To the inside. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Drexler. Buries it down low. He's got 10. On 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Williams against Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. And now running up the court. West pushing it up. Baylor passes to West. Over Duncan. West gets the bucket. West has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Lucas kicks it over to Worthy. It's another look. The kick out to Williams. Shoots the 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Shots good by Drexler.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
On 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Shots good by Williams. Williams has got 15 points.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Payton, that's good.
And how about the determination there from Payton? The glove.
Williams against Payton. They get a hand on it. And it's Miller in the corner. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And here's the break. Here's Worthy. Off target with his three.
Also a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And they double up Iverson. And here comes the break. Here's Hawkins. And stolen by Iverson. The wide open look for Durant. Hits it from three-point range. KD's got 17 now.
Clyde Drexler, the glide. Athleticism all over the place.
The pass to Lanier. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Here's Smith. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Iverson against Smith. Pass to Cowens. A 3-ball. Connects from three-point range.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's Drexler. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. A smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. And here's Miller outside. Drops in the tray. Miller's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes to Drexler. Fires from deep. They get it back. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Iverson passes to KD. Left side, Miller. Over Payton. That's good from Miller on the assist by Durant. 16 points for Dub.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
And so it's the home team in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. Smith is out there with Gary Payton. Then there's Hawkins. Then it's Drexler. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. Stolen by Drexler. He's got a clear path. A finish. And Drexler throws it down hard.
Drexler got the nickname Clyde the Glide for reasons on display there. Loves to jam it home.
Stolen by Drexler. And they're moving it up. There's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Iverson. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Here's Hawkins. Here's Smith. Lays it up off the glass.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end. Okay, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Payton against Miller. Payton kicks to Irving. In the corner, Smith with it. 5 on the clock. Hayes the pass to Hawkins, and he makes that one.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
The visitors with the ball. It's a 10-point game, And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for Smith with it. Iverson picks him up. Nice shot by Smith.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Williams for 3. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%. Irving double team. 4 on the clock. Johnson from outside. Lucas with the rebound. Lucas, he's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Lucas. Williams has got 15 points here in the second half. It's tipped and stolen by Darren Williams. He's looking for Iverson and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Iverson can score with the best of them. I tell you what, a volume shooter. He does not lack confidence and lets it fly from anywhere and everywhere.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Smith against Iverson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Moses Malone. He's checked in for Lucas.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Ray, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and what was like go on the floor to what we're seeing now. And there seemed to be a lot of whistling, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend.
Here's Irving. Shoots over Worthy. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Offensive rebound. Here's Malone. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Johnson with it. Iverson picks him up. And here we go. Shot from 16. Up again. Duncan on the follow. Duncan's got 11 points here in just the second half. He's off on the second.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
I tell you what, the peripheral vision, the court awareness of Johnson, this guy always knows when one of his teammates is open.
The pass to Miller. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Count that bucket. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
He is on some kind of roll. Julius Irving making it pop.
Malone kicks to Iverson. Duncan trying to break loose. And there's Iverson. That's good on the assist from Moses Malone.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Oh, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
And they double up Iverson. 3-pointer. It's Worthy missing.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And that one's good, Iverson.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Baylor passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Now, here is Irving. Worthy defending from 11 feet away. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Johnson against Worthy. Malone outside. Dishes it to Iverson. Pass to Worthy. 5 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Johnson, the pass to Baylor, and the shot goes in.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists. And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
There's Miller with the 3. Good. It's Iverson who picks up the assist. 22 points for Dub.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Johnson against Iverson. Johnson attacking. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Duncan. Gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Johnson against Iverson. That one falls. Iverson's got 30.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Hayes. Worthy pulls it in. Worthy's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the dunk by Iverson.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
He lobs it up. Hayes, no good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
To the middle, here's Abdul-Jabbar. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
And they double up Iverson. Here's Worthy. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Inside, here's Irving. And nothing is falling for him right now. Very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. To the inside. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you, we'll win this game. Back to you.
Probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession. This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
Johnson kicks to Hayes. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Duncan. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
What do you think, guys?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Johnson. Here's Baylor. It's good from beyond the arc. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.